You ready for the intro?
Yeah.
What's up, wave makers? It's me, Mommy Pastrami! We're not alone today, obviously. I'm joined by Sparrow. Welcome to MLM Memes Makeup Monday. I was gonna film this yesterday, but y'all, I had a kidney stone this week. If you've ever had a kidney stone while you're 8 months pregnant, it's fun. You really want to have a fun time. Have a kidney stone when you're 8 months pregnant. It's really fun. I'm glad I ended up waiting because I got my FabFitFun yesterday, which is like the best subscription box, in my opinion, because it comes every 3 months. I like always forget about it, and then it shows up and I'm like, oh, it's like Christmas. They put an eyeshadow palette in there, Laura Geller Cinnamon and Spice, so I'm gonna play with it today while talking about MLMs. The colors are kind of boring. Whatever. That's what we're gonna use today. They also, in my FabFitFun, they gave me these little eye gels, so I'm gonna put one of these on right now, and then I guess I'll do my eyeshadow first.
You looked at that, Mama.
Do I look pretty?
Yeah.
They make Mommy's old eyeballs look less old.
Why?
Because Mommy's a grandma.
What?
Let's jump into some memes, y'all. The top meme this week is labeled as Beachbody. 16,000 upvotes, that's pretty decent. Sometimes it's hard to tell if a hun hasn't done her research or if she just doesn't care.
Hello my love, how are you doing? I love your feed. You're gorgeous. But I can't help but notice you are struggling a little with your summer body. I can help you lose those extra kilograms with zero stress. And you'll rock that bikini by summer. DM me or drop a comment on one of my posts and I'll tell you all about it.
This is an ED recovery Instagram and you're a terrible human being. Ooh. First meme and we're already getting deep, y'all. Dude. Yeah, I mean, I think what it is that they just cold message anybody without checking. I mean, we've seen this a million times, right? Hun messages someone who just got out of rehab or something, you know? We see that on the subreddit, a lot of that happening. I don't know. I wouldn't say that this is necessarily surprising at all. How hard is it just to check to see who you're messaging, you know? But at this point, I guess they're just so desperate. It just doesn't even matter. But yeah, no matter how many times we see something like that, it doesn't make it any less upsetting. To be fair, I wouldn't necessarily chalk it up to being a terrible human being. I would just say it's more so ignorant. Someone at work was printing a how to scam your friends list. What? Ooh, there's so much here. Oh my god. This is gonna be a lot here. Ask this follow-up question. You don't have a credit card with $99 of credit on it? Correct? Typically they'll say, no, I do, but ... Now you know they have misled you. Oh my god. Okay, obviously we're only 2 lines in here, but it's already sounding so culty. They've already misled you. Like you're the victim. Oh my god. Ridiculous. So, you really have the money. It's a matter of prioritization, am I correct? Betty will say yes. So, this is a Karen talking to a Betty. Are we all Bettys? Oh my god. The thing about priorities is that I don't think anyone who knows anything about MLMs is willing to prioritize being scammed. You then need to Are we really using the word diagnose right now? You then need to diagnose what Betty is spending her money on instead of getting started. I will ask Betty, when will you have $99 available to get started so you never have this problem again? She will tell me a date. So if I call you on June 25th, you'll have it for sure, correct? And then you call her on that date to get her started. This is so, oh my god. I mean, talk about predatory for sure. Actually, like, preying on people. No one wants to be put in a position like this. No one wants to be talked to like this. No one wants to be approached like this. No one wants to be pressured like this. Poor freaking Betty, man. But you know what? Give them a date and then just make sure they're blocked in your phone, you know? So that when they call you, you don't have to talk to them. I don't know anybody. This objection is typically just a bluff. I mean, it's so easy to show them that they do know people. That's all I want to do, but with a takeaway. Gigi, how many contacts do you have in your phone? How many friends do you have on Facebook? She'll give you numbers like 50 and 800 friends on Facebook averages. 800 friends, that's a lot. I don't think normal people have 800 friends on Facebook. Like just your average Joe, you know? You have people to talk to. What's the real reason you don't want to get started? Then ask to get started. Gigi, are you ready to get started making money today? But that's not how it works, and Gigi knows. All 800 of those people on your Facebook, if you have that many friends, like congratulations. But I mean, I can speak personally, like I think I have maybe like 400 or close to 500 friends on Facebook, but most of them are people I don't know and I don't talk to, and no one likes to be cold messaged, and it's a big Hun characteristic to just like scroll through somebody's friends list and just message anyone, and then they're like, oh, this is the girl from high school I haven't talked to for 6 years, you know? That's why we see these posts so often. Well, these are falling off, all right. Like when I sit here and I complain that, yeah, we get it, it's the girl from high school you haven't talked to in 6 years. I sit here and complain about this because it's a real problem. I do wonder where this list came from. Oh my God. Okay. I don't want to bug my friends and family. I'm going to be interested to hear what this person's going to say about this. This network marketing objection comes from a specific situation that their friends and family have had. They believe network marketing is about bugging friends and family and drawing circles on a whiteboard. Circles more like triangles, honey. Friends, family typically don't join or support until they see you succeed. So who is your target market? I mean, maybe you could have used that excuse like 20 years ago, but we're all a little bit smarter than that now. I think even if you are to sit there and succeed with your network marketing, whatever, even if you are going to be in that top 1%, I think at this point a lot of people know still not to join you because the odds still are not in their favor. And for the people who don't know that, those are the ones that the anti-MLM community is here for. It's easy to see someone succeed and be like, what does that person do? I want to do what they're doing. But like, I think we all know, and at least the information is getting out there at this point that, yeah, this person succeeded, but like they're not practicing very ethical business practices, I guess. Tell me about your experience in network marketing or why you think you need to bug your friends and family. Very critical. Let them talk. Well, see, here's the problem with that is that when you let us talk and we actually know what we're talking about, you usually just block us. So the person who would be reading this is someone who is depending on the person they're trying to recruit to not know what the hell they're talking about. I guess the alternative would be, you know, if you're gonna join an MLM and not bug your friends and family, then you're gonna have to find some kind of like outside resources, outside customers, outside people who you don't know, because then otherwise they're not like friends and family. I don't know. Hey guys, this eyeshadow palette is really boring and kind of unpigmented, and I'm sort of bummed. I'm like trying to pile shit on it, it's just not doing anything. Don't defend or interrupt them. Simply let them tell you about their experience. They will tell you exactly what you need to do and say to enroll them. Then say, are you ready to get started making money without ever bugging your friends and family? Okay, but this How to Scam Your Friends guide is not telling you or giving you any information at all about what you should say, what you should do. Whatever their answer is going to give you the answer to say what you need to say to them. Okay, please point me in the right direction, because like if I sit there and I say all of the typical arguments that we give against MLMs, what is your comeback, you know? Like I'm dying to know what they think is a good response. And it's also really dumb. Oh my God, it drives me freaking crazy. The whole like, oh, this isn't your mom's MLM, you know, that kind of thing. Like this isn't like Avon that they joined 20 years ago. This is so different and so modern and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's stupid because it's not, first of all, it's not true. It's not that hard to just like have knowledge and like believe in facts and statistics and stuff. Like that whole like, oh, you must have had an experience, or your mom must have had an experience, or your sister, or whatever. That's pretty much what this guide is assuming. It's just, but like to assume that, it's like, okay, so they know that people fail in this a lot. Like you have to be willing to acknowledge that if you're going to use this guide. I have to think about it. You can't debunk this objection. You've got to figure out what they need to think about before you can go any further. This isn't an objection, but most of us fall into this very big trap. Oh, okay, yeah, we're trapping people. That's what it is. When we say we need to think about it just to politely get you off our back, no, we're trapping you. Oh my God. This is so like victimizing of Huns. Oh no, poor Hun. Oh no, you got thrown into the trap. Oh no. What are you gonna do to get out of it, Karen? How are you gonna meet your sales goal this month? Oh no. Mariella. Okay, we got Betty, we got Gigi, and Mariella. What exactly do you need to think about so I can get you over the proper information? By the way, if you're gonna say no, it's completely okay. Okay, so setting yourself up for that? No. Come on, Mariella, just say no. I bet if you were to tell these people no, they would just send it over anyway. Well, just in case you change your mind, here's the link. Shut up. Give them a takeaway and typically they'll come back to you crawling. Yeah, right. Typically? Typically based on what? Who says that? I'd like to speak to their manager. Then Mariella will tell you what you need to know to enroll her or send information to her. Send the appropriate information and ask her, when will you have reviewed the information for sure? So I can call you on January 24th and you will have reviewed the information for sure, correct? Dear Mariella, please take that time to be reviewing that information but also educating yourself on what's actually going on here. Thanks. I'm not a salesperson. I love this objection because network marketing and salespeople typically don't jive. We promote things we already love, just like a shirt, Starbucks, drink, movie, or restaurant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard a hun say this before. You take pictures of your Starbucks drinks and post it on Instagram all the time, but you don't get paid for that. What about Arbonne? What about my keto coffee from It Works? Dude, guys, I cannot freaking wait until I'm not pregnant anymore so I can try. Someone sent me the keto coffee, like a whole bag of the keto coffee from It Works. Well, actually, they sent me 2 bags. One of them was already open, so I'll probably not use that one, but I smelled it and it smells like straight dirt. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like ground up rocks. There's nothing coffee smelling about it at all. I mean, I've tried Arbonne's shakes and teas, and I have in my real life tried stuff from an Herbalife cafe and stuff. And like, the only reason you would post about how good that shit is if you had an incentive to get paid from it, and that's it. Not because you just like it. Maybe some like MLMs that do makeup and stuff, you know, I could see maybe getting away with that because some MLMs do have good makeup products, let's be honest, and you guys have commented a lot before of things you like, and I've tried a lot of MLMs who do makeup as well, and I cannot say that every MLM who sells makeup is all shit. I don't know, I guess there are things like that. I mean, really, I guess if you really like the product that much, like, I guess you can compare it to posting your Starbucks on Instagram, but it's because you know you have an incentive to get paid from it, you know? By the way, my eyebrows, I did these yesterday with Wonder Brow. They don't come off very easily, so like I still kind of have makeup on them from yesterday. And the last point we have here is MLM a scam? Yes, it is. This objection is laughable because they just don't know any better. I would say that this entire fucking list is laughable. I mean, this is like the list of how to brainwash people. Whoever wrote this is literally just trying to brainwash people. That's it. Your prospect is going off on what they've heard in the past and obviously no solid facts. Oh, really? What about fucking, let's talk about the FTC. Those warning letters that they send out, are we just gonna ignore that? Are we gonna ignore all the lawsuits? Are we gonna ignore the studies? Are we gonna ignore that AARP said that you have a better chance of making a profit gambling at Caesar's Palace than making money with an MLM? Are we gonna freaking ignore that? Because that is a fact in an actual study. What do you mean scam? Making them answer usually leaves them speechless. I don't know. I mean, go get the fucking dictionary definition of a scam. People who pay into something and don't get anything in return, or they expect something in return and they don't get that. That sounds like a scam to me. Never get defensive and explain why their workplace is a scam. Yeah, God, I hate this objection, dude. Like, I hate the whole, like, I feel like I just saw this on Instagram too in the MLM hashtag or whatever that I follow. I'm pretty sure someone straight up was like, MLM's not a scam. The place you work at is a scam. These are people who do not understand the definition of the word scam. Also, I mean, maybe this particular line needs to be sent to a lot of the huns we see show up in this subreddit because don't get defensive, Karen. Okay, yeah, that's what they always do. I like how they don't use the word pyramid scheme there because I think usually that's what it is. It's like, oh, your job is a pyramid scheme. Let me show you these infographics. No, it's not the same thing. It's just capitalism. Simply ask them the question and that will determine whether or not you want to cover this objection or let them go. I would say that if someone thinks that MLM is a scam already, then you should probably just let them go. Wow, that pretty much took up like this whole video. That was a really long one, but holy shit. Imagine walking up to your printer at work, at your scam job, and just seeing this sitting there. Oh my God. Anyway, wow, what a doozy. Holy moly. I think there's a lot to take away from that for sure. Mostly that the huns are just so, God, like when they listen to this stuff, this is the kind of stuff that they consume on a daily basis, and that's why they get so freaking brainwashed, dude. I mean, listen to the language of what we just read. It's no wonder that they're just so dense, you know? Anyway, this one is called So Accurate. Unsolicited Bitcoin investment advice is the mask version of Hey Girl MLM pitch. Dude, so true. Shit, women can get caught up in the Bitcoin scam too, and the Forex scams and stuff. But no, I know what they're trying to say, and yeah, it's definitely a more manly thing, like, do you want to sell Avon? Hey girl. This one's a meme. It says, nope, you're not. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, Jeff Bezos, MLM distributor, business owners. I've never seen a Hun be described as a Teletubby before, but I suppose it's accurate. Yep, that's pretty much what you look like. Oh shit, this is a Color Street one. How it started versus how it's going. Saved one before she even started.
Hi, I hope you had a great day. I am considering selling for Color Street nails. Extremely easy and affordable nail polish application kits. If I did, would you possibly have an online Facebook party for me? All you would do is post one post, invite your friends, and I'd do the rest. What do you think?
Hi, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline your invite to host a party. I'm not sure how much you know about MLMs, multi-level marketing businesses, but I strongly encourage you to look into the dangers of them. Their target sellers always seem to be stay-at-home moms / Christian women who desire to earn extra income on the side. While that's a noble desire, one that I share, MLMs are more often than not predatory, in that in order to make any real money, one has to recruit others as their downlines. These downlines then assume the role of the one not making money. According to Color Street's 2019 disclosure statement, 87.76% of sellers earn less than $2,000 a year on average, with 54.32% only earning $141 a year on average. Many earn even less than that and actually end up losing money, since the starter kit is $129. I know you have such a sweet, compassionate heart, and I would hate to see you potentially not only lose money, but also lose friends in the process, a very common thing that happens when a woman joins an MLM. Despite the few that are successful, the overwhelming majority are not, and are left with a lot of stress and financial and emotional upset. Hopefully this message came off as respectful, as I'm truly coming from a place of concern. If you have any questions or would like clarification / sources, I would be happy to provide them.
I cannot even begin to tell you what your message meant to me. Thank you so much for being so open and honest. God totally used you to speak words to my heart, words I had heard before, but in a brand new way, that peeled the rose-colored scales from my eyes. I used to sell Premier Designs jewelry from 2009 to 2013, and lived the downside of it all firsthand, but allowed myself to ignore the negative side long enough to be tempted again. Thank you so much. Your message saved me.
Oh wow, this is a good one. I get a lot of comments of people who are like, oh my god, Savannah, you're so mean. What's that saying? Catch flies with honey or something like that instead of vinegar? I don't know. To that I say, no. That's not in my personality, honey. I'm too confrontational and loud. I mean, shit, I know how to be compassionate and stuff. But, you know, and I know a lot of us feel the same way. It's hard to be compassionate like this. Now, however, I will say, a few weeks ago, one of my ex-coworkers, back when I had a real job, one of my coworkers invited me to a Color Street party, like an online one, obviously, because COVID. And she definitely is one of those people that, like, I really enjoyed working with and I would consider, like, a longtime friend. So, yeah, no, I sent her a message like this, and I, like, linked her my Color Street video, and also told her about how Color Street, like, ruined my nails. Because this girl, oh my god, she's got, okay, because, like, you guys have heard me talk about my man hands. You guys call them utilitarian hands, I think is what they are. I don't know. I do not have dainty feminine hands at all. But this girl has, like, long fingers, long nails. I've always had, like, nail envy of her because she can go into a salon and, like, they can do so much with her nails, and they're so healthy and pretty looking, and mine are just like, yeah. No, I sent her a message like this, and I think she still went through with the party, but she was just like, yeah, I mean, thanks for all that information. I'm not gonna sign up to sell or anything. I just really liked the designs. And I'm like, girl, I get it, like, because I wore Color Street for a long time, for like months on end, because you guys sent me so much of it. But like, I couldn't keep doing it anymore because it was really like screwing up my nails. Like, my nails were getting unhealthy using it. So I think the message that this person sent was really, really good. Like, the most compassionate and also informative message that you could send somebody. However, you know, if you get a Hun that's actually going to be defensive against all that stuff, then it's going to be a hard conversation to have, because then you know they're already too far gone. But this person obviously wasn't, and they were saved, so that's great. MLM memes, an old tweet from 2018 but still relevant. The guy who co-founded Amway died, age 92. 8 people will carry his casket, but 16 more will have to carry them. I remember seeing this one. That's funny. I think a celebrity tweeted that. I don't remember who it was though. Such cult, much wow. Literally every MLM seminar. I'm gonna create an environment that is so toxic. Oh, that's good. That shit makes me laugh. No one's done it before. It's like a perfect character to use in this situation. I don't know. I love it. That's so funny. Herbalife. Hey girl, do you want to be a boss babe? Doesn't matter if you can afford it. Just charge it to some stranger's credit card. What? Oh my God. $800? Oh my God. Okay, this is crazy because in my video where I talked about like the potential of MLMs being addictive, we kind of talked about like I wasn't really sure about fraud, because in gambling addictions fraud is really common, but in MLMs I was like, oh, I don't really know of any specific situations where this happens, but here we go, like plop right in our lap. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing this happen to someone else before, except with like Arbonne or maybe Mon8 or something like that. Yeah, I guess it is true. A lot of you guys made some really good observations as well in that video about like, I think Mon8 got in trouble at one point because these people thought that they were just buying shampoo like as a one-time thing, but they actually ended up getting signed up as a VIP customer and stuff and getting like auto shipments and stuff. I think It Works got in trouble for that too. So yeah, that is absolutely a form of fraud too. So I guess just an update to that video. Yeah, the fraud thing is a thing that happens, and it's pretty gross, and here we are. Here's proof right in front of our faces of it happening. Arbonne. Oh God. Arbonne party during Corona. Why not? Ew.
Hey everyone. I am an independent consultant with Arbonne, a health and wellness company that has seriously changed my health and life. I was thinking about throwing a healthy happy hour at my place this month. I'll have some products out to try and whatnot, from skincare to nutrition and more, along with some healthy, tasty snacks. Please text me if you would be interested in coming. I have a lot of the products at my house, including the new holiday for gifting and for samples.
This sounds like a great way to catch the Rona. Don't worry, not many people will show up. What is the CDC recommending these days? Like, just as long as it's not more than 10 people. Don't worry, you're not gonna get 10 people to go to that. You're fine. That's one way to be super irresponsible. I mean, definitely most MLMs have basically at this point converted to online parties because of the Rona. So why does this chick feel like she's any better than that? It's just so unnecessary. Or, you know what, girl? You do you. You set up for that party and have nobody show up, spend all the money, see how it goes. Ooh, pure romance. This one's just called What the Actual Fuck.
When a customer sends you this photo, LOL. Say goodbye to gagging with great. Order yours here.
Oh my God. I have to censor this. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. This is disgusting. I always want to give pure romance puns like the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm like, they're promoting being comfortable with your sexual health and desires and whatever. That is a good thing, so at least they got that going for them. When you see shit like this, let me see if I can explain this in terms that YouTube will not demonetize me for. This is a picture of, you know those mirror selfies when you just stand there in front of the mirror and go, Okay, well this is taken from a man's perspective. While being, pleasured. Yeah, you understand why I had to censor this. Holy shit. I don't want to judge anybody, but like, what's the point of that picture? Because, okay, I'm telling you right now, it's not like because you can't see anything. Like, you can't see anything, you know what I mean? But you know what's going on. So it's not like you can post, you're gonna post that on Facebook as an ad? Like, what's the point of even taking that picture in the first place? Oh, by the way, in the foreground, the guy is holding a product, and I don't even want to say the name of the product. Like, I've made comments about pure romance huns being gross by like decorating their cake with like a fondant toy or something like that. Like, I've made those comments before. This is a whole new level of, girl, what the fuck? Do you think that girl was like, hey honey, I've got a proposition for you. I'm gonna do this thing for you, but but you have to take this picture while I'm doing it. What man would say no to that, I guess? But you know what? A man with some like decency, I guess, would just be like, can't we just keep this to ourselves and just like enjoy the moment together because it's like something you're doing in private? Like, why do we have to share that? I don't know. To each their own, but like it's an advertisement is what it is. But I don't know who they were advertising to. I'm just like, I'm so thrown off by that. Oh my god. Low effort. Nothing says professional like a post-it taped to a gas pump.
Lose 5 pounds in 5 days and or an extra $250 a week. We'll train.
Oh, honey, if you're making an extra $250 a week already, you should maybe invest in like some actual flyers, maybe some online advertising. But no, I guess sticky notes will do. This person probably went to every single gas pump and stuck that shit on there. How tacky. And also, we'll train, huh? Yeah, no, there's no such thing as training in an MLM. It's all bullshit. We all know this by now, right? They don't train you. They just brainwash you at best and call it training. Like when I was in Mime Life, I was told like, oh my god, there's so much training in the back office and there's like all this stuff that you can learn. And yeah, there was a lot of like documents and stuff to read, but I mean, I don't really remember exactly what they all were, but it was just kind of one of those things like, I can't sit here and read this because I don't know what any of this means. Like, I didn't even understand the compensation plan. All I knew was make sales, get money. Recruit people, get more money. And then, of course, they're like, oh, you don't even have to be a makeup artist. Like, we'll teach you. And the people who were like posting tutorials and like teaching us how to do makeup, I'm like, yo, I'm like way better at this than you are. Like, I don't need to listen to you. So yeah, it was bullshit. And that's probably like an exceptional amount of quote unquote training that someone would get from an MLM compared to the other ones. You know, if training was my upline giving me a phone call once a month and being like, what are your goals? Here's how to achieve them. You got to send messages and you got to make these posts and you got to try harder. If that's training, then all right, I guess I got training. All right, I think this is a good place to end this video. I still have to put lipstick on, but we also have to thank my patrons. This was definitely an interesting week in the anti-MLM subreddit because I would definitely say that there was some very different stuff. You know, I sit here and I complain all the time about always seeing the same stuff on the subreddit over and over and over again. We did not have that problem this week, and I like to have a change of pace like that, you know? Ugh, my lips are so chapped. I'm so sorry you had to stare at them all day. Anyway, the biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Anxiety for Days, Evan Adler, and I'll put Eve Blondo here right next to Evan because Evan told me that he doesn't appreciate being not next to Eve when I announce these things. Cat Loves Things and Stuff, Rach J, Hey Felicia 93, Laura Lynn Martin, Karina Winman, Clark Grace, Yesenia Rivera, Daniel Urena, Maria Burchett, April Lindblom, Tuesday the 13th, Amanda McMahon, Justin Kelsey, E. Higgins, Erica Louder-Craddock, Molly Wasilewski, Boris Geller, Meredith Nakata, Rachel McHenry, Turd Ferguson, Corey Allison, Kim Cartwright, JP Eugenio Schaefer, Maddie Darley, Kelly Creffield, Katrina Rosemarek, and Elizabeth Wyatt, and to the rest of my wonderful patrons. I'm so excited about our postcards this month. If you guys don't know, certain tiers of mine are put in a postcard club. Oh, my dogs are barking because groceries are getting delivered right now. So yeah, we have like really cute postcards for Christmas or the holidays, I guess. Lots of holiday stickers, and me and my best friend get together every month and fill them out and send them out to you guys. And we're really excited about this month because it's just, there's so many cute things to come. So if you're part of the postcard club, congratulations, you're gonna get some cute shit in your mail. Also, I do want to update you guys on, because a lot of you guys think I'm at a loss for words about how thankful I am of how much stuff you guys have sent us off of our baby registry. I am waiting until we have the nursery set up to be able to open all that stuff because right now I just have it thrown under my Christmas tree and it's a lot, but I have nowhere to put it. Like, if you guys could see the state of my house right now, it's because we're redoing the floors in the loft so we can move everything that's in my office. So like where I normally film my videos with my computer and stuff, it's all gonna go up in our loft, so that will be the new nursery. But we're redoing the floors up there, so like everything that was up there is now in my living room, and it's like I live in a dumpster right now. So things are really unorganized, but as soon as our floors are done and things are moved up there, I can finally start moving stuff into the nursery and start organizing. Trust me, I really want to do that. I'm in nesting mode, like hardcore, but I have nowhere to put anything. So as soon as that is ready, we're gonna do the live stream and I'll open everything and we can all do it together and it'll be fun. But I'm sorry that's like taking so long to do that. I mean, I have no control over this. It's all my husband doing the floors because I can't fucking help. All I do is sit around and get kidney stones. But anyway, just thank you in general. If you're a patron, if you're not a patron, I don't care if you're here, if you're still listening to me talk, thank you for being here and for being you. Keep making waves, babes, and I will smell you guys later. Mommy Tsunami out.